Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, update on Intel. I want to show you here in this video why we have here a 500% breakout bull run potential in the future for the stock and why I'm so bullish on Intel. I will share here all my price levels with you. I show you here an updated chart where I made it more easy to see the significant breakout ranges here. Everything what I say is of course not financial advice. This is my opinion based on the chart. Yeah guys, when we see the chart here for Intel, the long-term setup here before I enable my drawings is super bullish. What I did now here, this 500% range, is from the market shakeout which we had here in 2008, financial crisis, market crash, blah blah blah. Yeah, that was here the lowest point which Intel saw since then, October 2008. And the price was here around $12, and you can see that we have here one open gap at $72.75, guys. Open gaps in a weekly chart, you cannot ignore them because we have here a very strong potential to close this gap in the future. And based on this price which we had in 2008 and the open gap, we have 70, which is at $72, we have here a 506% breakout potential. And honestly, I think we will see, of course, also new all-time highs for Intel. The bulls are accumulating here their positions. That's why I show you now here my chart techniques, guys. Yeah, for now, technical situation is that we have here already two oversold signals on the RSI, weekly RSI. I like that setup here, guys, because when you see where the RSI traded here in October 2022, we're building here a very slight bullish divergence. The price is going down. The RSI is starting to build higher lows, guys. This is what we want to see. The volume is picking up, guys. We are here in the big whale zone where the bulls buying the dip for Intel. You can see how the volume is increasing and we accumulating here since we had this massive sell-off candle here. This red candle, guys, boom, was massively, and since then here, that was July 2024, the volume is coming back, and that means the big whales are loading up, accumulating their positions before we see the next bullish breakout for Intel, guys. This is my opinion. Yeah, I am super bullish on Intel. I will invest even more here, and I show you now here the price levels for the perfect dip. The problem is, guys, with stocks like Intel, that they moving very slow. We can of course see here 10-20% price actions in one day, but overall they moving slow. Yes, we have here 500% profit potential, but that can take some weeks, months, or even years, guys. For that reason, because I like to, of course I like to invest smart. I like to buy the dip, but of course I also want to make money in the market and not waiting for that 3 years. That's why I have here a lot of breakout and short squeeze stocks available on Patreon. If you also want to see more volatile stocks, you can join us on Patreon, guys. I show you really quick what happened last week because I make these squeeze predictions here every week. And last week we had here 2 short squeezes in one day. After my prediction, of course, I released that stock here on Patreon. Mentioned also the liquidity zone here, which we also have here for Intel, guys. I show you that in a second. And then we had here a 153% squeeze in one day, 5 days after I released that stock on Patreon. On the same day, we had this squeeze here as well. This ticker squeezed 2 days after my prediction. Same story as always, guys. I posted the ticker here. This was the green liquidity zone, the algo demand zone, where I think, I thought the bulls buying the dip, and it was confirmed, guys, and we had a 166% squeeze in one day, guys. If you want to see these breakout stocks, then you can join us here on Patreon. The full package membership is my most popular membership, where you get full access, guys, to all my content, not only the breakout and squeeze plays. Also I have a lot of trading tutorials available, member FAQ section. So if you're a beginner or advanced trader, this content is for everyone, but especially when you don't know how to start trading, which broker, which chart program, what should I use, which indicator, and so on. Everything is available here. The link patreon.com/blackbelttrader is available in the video description. So guys, this is here my sandwich pattern for Intel. Overall, we have here a bullish uptrend channel pattern, which means that this might be here a very nice and welcome dip for Intel, guys. As I mentioned before here, the last shakeout out of this trend channel here that we left this clear uptrend channel was in 2008 during the market crash. Does that scare me, guys? No, guys, that does not scare me. I will buy the dip. I already bought the dip for Intel and I will buy more, because this is normally what happens where the big whales loading up and then you see something like a squeeze reaction. The only price call which we haven't seen yet for Intel, guys, is this orange line here where I expect the price to go $16.89. Maybe we will never come low like this, but the main algo demand zone where the bulls buying the dip is between $18.10 and $16.20, guys. Especially this orange line here is an open gap, which I want to see filled. And for now, you can see that when we had here the big market shakeout, please watch my S&P 500 video, guys, where I talk about the market crash, the upcoming market crash. This is available here on YouTube. And you can see that here the 7th of April was the overall market shakeout, where every stock and every asset in the market tanked down, and Intel came exactly here in my green box. That was also the dip where I have been waiting for, and I'm still waiting here for a dip to $16.90. In the perfect trading world, guys, we come low like this, and that is, in my opinion, the beginning of the reversal here for Intel. Yeah, there is a second scenario that we come even lower, but I don't want to talk about this now since there are no signals for that. As you can see, we already retested this super bullish trend channel here already a couple of times. Yes, guys, for trading, when you know trading one by one, or yeah, that might look bearish, but it is not bearish, guys. We're just accumulating here. We failed here once, we failed twice, we failed 3 times. This is here something like a support, where we need volume here to come back, regain the support before we see the next bullish reversal for Intel. What are the price levels, guys? What I'm looking for, as I mentioned before, my personal buy-in range is here between $18.10 and $16.20. We can go much lower, guys. Don't listen to me. Yeah, I'm just a trader who share here my knowledge. Yeah, you have to make your own due diligence, but this is where I'm buying the dip. The first algo breakout trigger for Intel is $24.70. So you can see that we retested this level, no matter if we now focus here on the trend channel bottom or this breakout level. If we zoom in, we can see that we have not been able, we are here, by the way, in the weekly chart here in TradingView, guys, you can see that we could not close a full candle body above this price level, guys. This is not a coincidence. Yes, we have green candles above that, but not a full green candle body. This is not a full green candle body, and this is also not a full green candle body, guys. And beside that, we only have red candles. So as soon as we start to build a weekly green candle body above that price level and don't see a sell-off in the week after, guys, that is, in my opinion, the confirmation of the bullish reversal. But I don't want to buy here. I buy the dip. That's why the green box is my buy-in price range. So if we then continue to break out and get back in this trend channel pattern, then the next price call, which we have first, is $28. Here's also one open gap waiting. And the next algo breakout trigger price level, I call it algo breakout trigger because this is everything based on algos, guys. Yeah, no matter what the news telling you here, I don't care. Of course, make your own, get your own information, but I just focus on the chart. The next price level is $34.70. This is where we again will see the next price run up for Intel. And then last but not least, and that could be a very strong resistance because we're trading below that. That's why we have here 500% potential, but that is not, of course, we will not see for Intel here just a straight line to the upside and squeeze 500%. We will slowly building up that pace, right? And then come back to this price level sooner or later in the next upcoming months or years. But these are the 3 price levels which you need to watch out for. $24.70 is the first, let's call it trigger or resistance. Yeah, for now it's a resistance, but I'm sure this is just a dip. The second one is $34.70, and the third one, guys, $44.70. This is not a coincidence. You can see here in the chart that we had here very strong support in the past, then lost the support, retested, tried to squeeze one more time, and then this is what happened, guys, what the market makers do. They create exactly here at these price levels these massive shakeouts. Then you see a retest, massive shakeout, retest. That's why I say they can, of course, do that as long as they want, but here are the big boys waiting, guys. The very big boys waiting here, the big whales, Buffett and his friends waiting here, guys. And that's why the market makers can do that, of course, accumulate their position And when we zoom out, when I switch off for a second here, everything, guys, you can see that we have here a very, very strong accumulation zone for the bulls. And that's why I personally buy also here every dip for Intel for a long-term investment. Yeah, my friends, this is the video here on Intel. I hope that was helpful. If you want to copy here the price levels from my chart, this is everything based here on TradingView, what you see here. This is the chart program that I use for all my videos and all my trades. If you want to learn trading, guys, join us here on Patreon. You can watch all my tutorials and the content which is available there. And of course, get yourself TradingView if you want to use here my discount link for this program. This is also available in the video description, and the discount link is for the premium tier for TradingView. This is also what I'm using in all my videos and for all my trades. My friends, thank you so much for watching this video. If you don't want to miss any updates, please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one. Arigatou gozaimasu, vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.